Hi everyone, I'm here in Shenzhen with Ludovic.
Hey, hello everybody.
Ça va Ludovic, la forme?
Ça va Marc, merci
Alors,
beaucoup.
Ludovic est français, mais on va switcher à l'anglais. We're gonna switch to English because this is the French tech. So we are open to everyone, French, Chinese, international people. And well, we're in a nice area here. We're gonna sit down and have a coffee. Let's do it. Okay, we're now in a nice coffee place by a terrace. There's a little bit of works. I hope it won't be too noisy, but it should be fine. So how's everything, Ludovic?
Quite good now. Thank you, Marc.
Yeah, so you come from France,
I do.
from Alsace?
Yeah, partly Alsace, and
Yes.
I was born in Montpellier.
Ah, Montpellier, Alsace. Okay, so now you are in China, in Shenzhen. For how long? Please can you tell us about your background, how long you've been here, why?
Okay, a little bit my background. I did my education in Montpellier. Finished there the master's degree in electronics
Okay.
and robotics. That's a bit why I'm here first. And I went to England to do the PhD, and I stayed there 10 years, including a part of postdoc. And then I was invited to the Shenzhen Institute Academy of Science,
Okay.
Chinese Academy of Science. Yeah, in,
So but you are teaching? You were
I
lecturer?
was mainly doing research there.
Research.
And a bit of teaching, yeah.
Okay. Ah, so you have a PhD.
Yeah.
You are a
in-
doctor
in
or robotic.
Yes, and AI. Yeah,
Ah, okay, AI.
AI robotics.
This is the future.
I think
Now
so.
everything is about AI in China.
It
Yeah,
is.
I was in the hotel like yesterday, and it was a very affordable hotel, just very simple. But I saw like there's a little robot, and you can speak to the robot.
Yeah.
And my wife was saying, can you turn on the light, turn off the light, open the curtain, this, that, put the music, which kind of music, and so on. And she told me she was talking to it's like Chat GPT, like why is it raining today? Why is the sky blue and something like this? It's like and this is in the hotel.
That's
It's the
amazing.
first time I see this
Yeah.
in a hotel. I haven't seen it in Hong Kong or in France. So it looks like AI is booming.
It is, and it is really concrete. I was lucky to meet a Chinese engineer of AI robot for cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have cooking robots now, and you can be alone and prepare for, like, if you were 5.
So the robot cooks for you, or give the recipes and so on.
Cook together with it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
With
got
your
the
help.
recipe. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it has AI.
I would need that, I guess.
But my subject, my long life work and the PhD is one other branch of AI, which is not machine learning, not really. It's neuromorphic.
Okay.
So we didn't speak too much about this in detail, but just to tell you guys, neuromorphics is also for the near future.
Okay. So, what does it mean? Is for the near future? What do? You predict the future?
No, I mean it's so far we have like GPUs or TPU, tensor flow processor units,
Yeah.
NPU, those kind of new chips after the CPU,
Yeah.
which has been for a long time. But after that will be the neuromorphic chips.
Okay. So
And-
what is neuromorphic?
It's a neural network that can rewire itself,
Okay.
rewire that not others do. Yeah,
Okay.
because ideally you would like to have all the neurons interconnected together,
Okay.
all of them. But
you-
that is not practical.
Neurons. You're talking about humans?
No, about artificial neurons
Okay.
for
Artificial. Yeah.
AI computing.
Okay.
So, in the theory, you want as many neurons as possible useful, and ideally you want each of them to be connected to each other. But
Okay.
it is not doable in practice. So we have found a middle way to do the neuromorphics that allow some neuron to disconnect and to reconnect where it's useful.
Wow, that sounds
So that's-
very specific.
that-
and,
yes, that's
technical.
this branch of AI.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So we could say AI brought you to China, to Shenzhen. That's the reason
Yes,
why you are
and
here.
robotics and
Yeah.
microelectronics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been here?
Now, 10 years.
10 years.
10 years,
Okay,
yeah.
And before that, you were in France.
I was in England for
England.
10 years. For 10 years.
10 years in England.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And before that, I was in France. Yeah.
Okay. And 10 years in England, you were doing the same thing, similar field, robotics, AI.
Yes, PhD and postdoc, and I did an MBA too. Yeah, like a second part education, if you like.
Okay, nice. And when you were in England, you were doing also French Tech or not? Wow.
No,
It's only 10 years old,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was about when you were in China, maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
In fact, if you want to talk about it, I met the French Tech. A year after I arrived, 2015. Actually,
Yes.
end of 2014.
Yes.
And in 2016, this is when I actually became a member, a normal member of French
Okay.
Tech. Yeah, I met
Good.
them.
So, can you tell us about the French Tech? What is it?
What? What is French?
What is the French Tech? Because people see some events. Is it something like a society, like a chamber of commerce? Is it like
Yes.
something very specific networking in the tech? But is it a company? Is it like a volunteer? Is it what is the link with the government?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, it is, and it is an international association for a community to do networking, yes, mainly, and it's mainly focused on helping startups of any founder, co-founders, or related who have an some interest in France or French language or culture. Yeah.
Yeah, so
but
they
must
need-
be technology. Then we will help.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We can
Everything
help.
about technology,
Yeah.
which has an interest in France,
Yes.
doesn't have to be French, doesn't have to speak French, but has
At
some
least,
interest.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
want to invest in France,
Yeah, exactly.
want to recruit French people, want to work with a French company, French partners.
Because I think this is the front side, because we have two missions, and one of the two missions is we help locals, people, where we have a branch. Here we are the French Tech Kong-Shenzhen for the Greater Bay Area.
Yes.
So on one side, we try to help the local people who have this interest to go to French territories, and I think everybody should check on the lafrenchtech.com, the Paris France side. Normally there is a visa available, French Tech visa.
There's a specific French Tech visa.
Yeah.
It's called like that.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
If you go on that website, you can check. Maybe it has changed, but I checked recently, it was there. That's for, as you guess now, there are other French Tech hub or points elsewhere in the world, and it's the same thing for I don't want to pick another country, but let's say another country, the people can do the same.
Japan.
Whatever. They can try to apply for the French Tech
so
visa. Go to
locally there
Yeah.
in Tokyo or here in
Yeah.
Shenzhen.
They want to go to
the
French
local
territory.
people that are interested in France, they want to go.
And I think there are different type of visa, investor, like you said, for investor visa, founder visa, and maybe two or
Okay, so
Two or three.
first mission is to help. One of the two missions is to help local people, and what is the other mission?
The other mission, obviously, is the reverse, is
Okay.
to attract the French, in tech, for us here in the
To
GBA.
develop the network around the world, so
Yes.
the people who work in the tech, the French and their friends, to meet, to network,
Exactly.
to help each other to do what? For example, find some jobs, find some subsidies, find some funding.
Yeah. Key connections that they
and
need.
just having a drink, socialize.
Yeah, and we are volunteer, by the way, as you said.
Yes.
We are volunteer because it's people like me. We are passionate about
Yeah,
entrepreneurship.
because you have
and
your,
tech.
your job and so on.
And
So
we have
like you
enough-
do it because you're happy to organize some events.
and we have enough experience to do it.
Okay, so what is your position in the French Tech?
I was elected vice president for this mandate.
Of Hong Kong and Shenzhen.
For the Shenzhen side, for me.
Shenzhen.
Since I live here. yes.
Okay.
We have another vice president for the Hong Kong
there's
side.
two vice presidents.
Yes,
So
yes.
vice president for Shenzhen, vice
Yeah.
president for Hong Kong.
We need that for
Okay.
representation.
And president is the same, or there's only one?
One president.
So one
It
president
must
for
be
Hong
one
Kong and
president,
Shenzhen,
yeah.
and several vice presidents, two or more.
Yeah, just two.
Two, and then who else is there? Someone in charge of, I don't know, communication. Or
Yeah, exactly. Communication,
Yeah.
community leadership.
So how many people are in the board?
We are about 15,
Okay,
something
nice.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you renew every year. There's an annual meeting, something like that.
Yes,
And
something
then,
like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of activities do you do? So networking event like we did yesterday?
Panel sessions where
Panels where you have people who do talks?
Yes,
and so on?
they no need to talk too long because we learned that the audience is not really.
They lose focus.
Yeah, but more like that interview.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I would be in your place and we interview
people who are
renowned people,
startups,
experts, or even from the big company or university professor.
Okay.
And 2-3 questions, and after that we let the audience. We have a Q&A session between the audience. Yeah. Nice. That's what we call panel. Usually, when we do that, we obviously have also the networking session.
Yeah.
But sometimes we do.
It's French. If it's French, there's nothing to drink and eat.
Sometimes we just do the networking.
Okay.
It depends where we do it.
So events, panel sessions.
Communication online.
Communication online, networking. All kind of whatever can help the community. Okay.
Introductions to
connecting
company.
people. Someone looks for a job, you put them in contact with the right people who look for staff.
And maybe we shouldn't skip this one. Even a little bit more, not detail precise on the tech itself. Somebody has some specific need to make a part of a product or to work on it, and they ask actually we have around 300 members in WeChat and 300 in WhatsApp, and on LinkedIn anyone can ask questions to anyone. That's a reliable
because people can
vehicle.
Talk in the group. They just ask questions.
Yeah, so just go there and this is and even somebody else say, maybe this you can check, but I also know that place.
Yeah, it's about helping each other. You're looking, hey, hi, I'm looking for someone I have a job offer, I need someone to do this. They share in the group, someone can reply, someone can share some contact details.
Because the scale-up startups also, they have pressure, they want to grow. And sometimes I've been there too, that's why. So you find yourself like you are doing your MVP, minimum viable product, but there is a part that you're a bit stuck. You may start even to go in desperate mode to find that thing. So French tech community is a good point to ask such questions.
And it's very dynamic because you just ask, get some answer. And I think it's also because it's in the mindset of a startup and so on, right? You don't always have to publish something on the website, this email. Sometimes it's very casual, like WhatsApp, WeChat.
Exactly.
This is the mindset of startups also and the tech.
It's
in the matches. Okay, cool. And also it's mostly in English because it's open to everyone.
Yes.
It's not only for the French.
Yeah, the members can be.
English speaking, everyone is welcome.
Yeah. Absolutely, you are right, Mark.
Do you know what is the proportion of people? Is it half French, half no French, or briefly?
For our members,
maybe mostly French, half?
No,
more than
it's
French,
more like
less?
half because we have
half.
local. We are supposed to help the local people. It's more like half.
Good. And the membership is free, right?
Yes, it is.
You just ask someone to be in a group.
Yeah, be seriously.
So actually, it's very casual. It's like a friends group.
Not
almost,
really,
but like the way it functions.
I was going to say, you must be serious in what you do.
It's a new type of organization, in between serious, like a formal, like
friendly,
with a company account, this and paperwork, and it's something like just like a group for a birthday party. It's not like that. It's something serious, but managed like something casual.
Friendly, right? Just like the Shenzhen style, where people are much more approachable. That's another reason why I'm here. There are many reasons why I'm here.
And
why people.
You mean Shenzhen more than Hong Kong or more than
even
everywhere
more than
in the
Hong
world?
Kong,
Okay.
I can compare. In Shanghai, I've been in Shanghai.
Okay.
People are
more than Shanghai
very
also?
approachable.
Okay.
Shanghai are friendly too. But
but
people,
less.
I don't know. People will just come to you, and so a lot of people are surprised at the beginning. Somebody will come talk to you just like that,
Okay. So let's talk about Shenzhen. What makes Shenzhen? What's the specificities of Shenzhen and the French tech in Shenzhen and so on and so on? Like, why are you here? Why are you happy here? Tell me more about Shenzhen.
It's a vibrant city. It became top tier recently.
What is top tier?
I mean, it's a big word, but Yeah, you can see like this.
Someone told me it's the second richest city in China. Is it true? I don't know. I haven't checked.
Shenzhen.
Yeah.
Maybe it
I was told it's Shanghai and then
grew,
Shenzhen.
It grew from a fisher village to
Yeah,
this
yeah.
so quickly, and we lost count. But
I heard like someone told me the champion of surfing in China, the Chinese champion, is lives in Shenzhen. Because in Shenzhen you have beaches and so on. You have like many things to do in Shenzhen actually. It doesn't look like it, like we're in the city and so on, but like there's a lot of things to do.
yeah.
Nature
I've been
and so
in
on.
other city in the world where even people say, "Oh, it's quite." After a while, you did this, you did that, cinema, and then always the same thing. But in Shenzhen, you have a variety of things to do. You have Hong Kong next to a lot of
It's
other
very
cities.
easy to go to Hong Kong. I live in Hong Kong.
And a lot of very interesting cities around.
Okay, yeah. So, and you said people here are more friendly, it's easy to approach in Shenzhen. Okay, or why is that?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's a new city, because it was built from everyone here is new. Is it a
exactly.
mindset maybe?
Exactly.
Maybe it's like this?
We say we are Shenzhener, but nobody is a Shenzhener apart from maybe
apart from the people who come from the fisherman's family. But maybe because
and some more, but
nobody is from here. Even the Chinese people, they are not from Shenzhen.
So
they come from different cities. So everybody here feels like they live in Shenzhen, but they belong to somewhere else. They come from somewhere else, but they belong to a community of people who moved here.
Yeah,
so the mindset is different.
Exactly.
So they are more open to meet more new people.
That's why I was not trying to belittle Shanghai or Hong Kong and saying that
like
people are not friendly. No, it was not that.
It's just the way
Shenzhen
it's not good or bad. Some people don't like it. Some
yeah.
people like the place where it has like strong identity and so on, and people are from there. Maybe Shanghai people are proud to be from Shanghai and they have the Shanghai identity. But people from Shenzhen, they have like more like a international mindset. Maybe.
I do.
Some people don't like, some people like. It's just the way it is, and you accept it or not.
There's no wrong.
Yes, but you like it. So you've been here for 10 years. And
I'm part of multiple communities now. I found out actually. My English, England, Loughborough University alumni. Different districts, communities.
So different alumni, different districts.
Communities.
Inside Shenzhen, you mean? Whereas the people from Sheko are not the same as people from other places, Futian, Bao'an, and so on.
They build communities, and some districts are a bit more oriented. Actually, we released the French Tech Guide. I think you got it, no? 2016.
Oh yeah.
No, sorry.
No.
2020. 2023 or 24? 24.
But
we just released.
A PDF guide.
Yeah.
Good.
And we explain this into it that some districts are oriented a bit differently. Nanshan with High Tech Park is very much into tech. And
you live where?
Now I live in Longgang. It's more oriented to art.
Oh, that's far, right? It's more in the east.
Yeah, but it's closed actually by the fast
metro. Because everything is closed in Shenzhen.
Yeah, by the fast metro or even the highway. And different districts have a bit different orientations. Some more into culture, etc.
People who are watching us, they don't live in Shenzhen or in China or even in Asia. They are thinking of going to live in China or Shenzhen or maybe other places. What do you tell them? How is life here? Is it easy to make friends? Is it easy to start a business or find a job?
Make friends, it will come naturally. You don't even have to try.
Even if you don't speak Chinese?
Yes, that's a good question.
Because a lot of French people, they think of going to China, but they say, I don't speak Chinese and I'm not going to make friends and so on.
Of course, if you speak Chinese or if you have a Chinese partner or assistant with you, everything will be smooth. If you don't, sometimes there will be some thing you need a bit more time to solve it. But you can
now, you speak Chinese?
You can live a good life.
In Mandarin?
I'm beginner.
Beginner?
Yeah.
But you can
handle. It's hard to learn, at least for me.
But when you came to Shenzhen, you didn't speak Chinese.
I actually took some extracurricular classes in Chinese when I was doing my PhD. In Chinese, in England.
But the PhD was in England. So you were learning Chinese in England as a French guy.
Yes.
To prepare, you knew you would come to China.
I knew Asia was
The future.
yeah, I mean,
The next step, probably.
yeah, or was
Very
becoming important.
Okay.
And I could see it on the campus. We have the largest campus of Europe, maybe, in that university, and proportion of Asian was high.
Okay.
And I made a few friends there. Some of them are actually schoolmates who are
Still
actually
friends
here
nowadays.
now.
Okay, small world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And we meet.
So, do you still agree with what you were thinking before, that Asia is still important and so on? Do you still believe the future is in Asia?
I'm just saying Asia has a big role to play. He's actually playing a big role, yeah, in manufacturing of chipsets, for example.
Yeah.
That we all know, and everybody knows Japan with robotics,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
example.
And nowadays, more and more China.
I see things as complementary.
Yeah,
Still. Yeah.
Okay. So, and what about okay? Now everybody knows like China and Asia play already a big role. But what about the future? Like like nowadays, we could say we are in kind of economic crisis. There's a lot of inflation everywhere in the world, and some people are having doubts about China. What is your thought? What do you think? What's your opinion?
Yeah, we never know. We cannot take that. My opinion is simply that everyone has to wake up, like starting by myself, wake up and do something and create something, whatever it is. It can be a product, it can be like a networking organization, to start some initiative and create something. Because if we are just reactive and passive, this is when, as a country even, when one do it, the others do it, and that's how you see. Even in China, sometimes I could see it has been like there are some up and down, and it's the same in every country. So it's very difficult to predict, actually. But my suggestion would be that everybody to wake up, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah. And how is the economical situation right now compared to the COVID? Like, does it look like things got back to normal? Yesterday I was at the French Tech event. Looked like it was busy. Many people were here. Were happy. I remember like 1 or 2 years ago, people didn't go out too much. The mood was different.
Yeah.
For me, as someone from outside, well, I'm not outside. I'm still in Hong Kong. I'm not far, but I come to Shenzhen. I see a nice event. It's crowded. People are happy. They're going out. It looks like it's back to normal for me. Yeah. Is it back to normal in the social life, but also in the business, in the investment? What do you think? Now is China back to normal after COVID?
So even in the social life, like you saw yesterday, I would say
even more.
It's back to normal, but with a reservation. Everybody seems to have a reservation back in the mind, or it's maybe something subconscious and unconscious, that something, maybe not COVID epidemic, but something else could happen. So there is some reservation. But everybody, the mood has actually changed.
So the habits have come back.
Yeah.
But people always keep in mind that everything can happen.
Yeah.
We cannot predict the future. So you have to be aware that there are always some risks.
Yeah.
That what you plan for the long term,
maybe.
What you think you're gonna do 5 years from now, maybe it might not happen because of external reason, which you cannot do anything.
Yeah.
Because you cannot. It's not depending on you. It depends on the world situation. Now there's a different kind of risk, that the health risk, the war risk. So on.
And on the business side, it's not yet back to normal, I would say. Yeah.
Why is that? People are more cautious. They don't wanna. They are worried. They are careful before they invest.
Yes.
What has changed?
Yes, they are more careful because pre-COVID they were investing, and then this happened, and a lot of businesses, obviously, and restaurants, went down, and also invested businesses and invested companies made losing investments or some mishap. And they are afraid of that happening again, and it won't probably. It might not be another kind of COVID. It might be something else. So, but still, there is an engine there that is running. There are investments happening.
Anyway, if there's anything happening in the world, may it be like health issues or geopolitical things and so on, it will impact everyone. What do you think about the advantages of investing in China and specifically in Shenzhen compared to other places like Thailand, Vietnam, and so on? I have some friends that are in France that are thinking they want to move to find a job or to invest to start a company, and some of them they are wondering, is China is a good option? If I put my money in China, can I take it out or this and that? They are wondering so many questions. They have so many questions. What do you tell them? Is it a good idea? Is it safe? Is it safe to give up everything in France and come back to China and put all your money and start a business? What do you think?
Well, that's a tricky question. Try to be as transparent as possible on this one. It's good to invest in Shenzhen as another country. It's true that it depends on the strategy you have for let's say for the French in France maybe. And then for the French in Hong Kong, it's a little different story, but for the French in France, they as I learned, it's not my opinion, but as I learned, it seems they like, and that way it works, to use Shenzhen as a platform for production or to fund some components, or even nowadays something has changed since I came in 2015.
What has changed?
R&D or programmers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good to hire programmers from China or from Shenzhen. But in terms of investment, obviously, if the economy is fragmented and whatever people invest in renminbi stay in renminbi, you know, this kind of story, and euro stay in euro and difficult to communicate, then yeah, it will be this is where there need to be some work done.
Yeah, but things in China can change very quick.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Also, policies happen to change.
Yeah, for example, now I'm in China. I don't need a visa anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that, so a lot of things can happen very quickly.
We can speculate the reason, you know.
I think
to boost maybe it's to boost the economy, the business. Maybe the 60 years, that's great, the 60 years
relationship between France and China. I think
can be any reason.
People in China are very pragmatic in the way that whatever makes money, they can adapt the policies to make it happen. Mm-hmm. I think so. I think it's very Chinese.
Okay.
I don't know. Because if they see that it works, it attracts foreign investments, so they will do it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, the French tech in Hong Kong and Shenzhen is very dynamic. A lot of members helping each other, talking about their business. Why is it Hong Kong and Shenzhen? Why there's no French tech Shenzhen and French tech Hong Kong?
It's so very close. Unfortunately, I cannot clearly answer that because I was not there as a board member when they did it the previous time. It seems they were looking, obviously, to find a way how to do it. And since we even have a free trade zone between Hong Kong and Shenzhen that is still being built and not finalized yet. So it makes sense actually to cover the whole Greater Bay Area in one French tech.
We should do French tech GBA, Greater Bay Area.
Yeah, that has been proposed, but in France, I cannot translate Greater Bay Area. GBA is not doesn't work in Paris, but we are working on it. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, thanks for all you're doing. I think it's very interesting and useful. So,
hopefully.
So to sum up, helping everyone in the tech industry connect each other, doing some business here, doing some business in France, open to everyone, French, Chinese, international people, everyone from anywhere. And that's it. So people want to join now, next event, what they do, they go to the website, they contact you. How they contact you?
Yeah, they can find us on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on WeChat if with a connection with a friend. Usually they've been added on WhatsApp. The website, French Tech Shenzhen, so La French Tech SZHK.com or also HKSZ.com, both work.
Oh, okay. You bought both
Yeah,
domain names.
we
You
are
so tech.
we are renewing. Yeah, yeah, we have to renew, you know.
Yeah.
So we are. So yeah, both works.
Okay.
So it's more convenient for the members or the members to be. Yeah. Facebook, we also have Facebook, and we have a new YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
So that
I think you will put the video of yesterday's conference on
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
The previous one also.
Yeah, that's useful because so many people always they're on business trip, they're not available, they are sick, they cannot go to the conference, so they can see the conference, the talk after that. So
Yeah.
that's why I like to take videos, and like now people can watch that one later. So yeah, okay, good. Anything else to say about this?
About Shenzhen, French.
Yeah. Anything? Life is good here.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess people can contact you for anything, any advice about Shenzhen
Yeah. Yeah.
apart from tech.
Apart from tech
Yes.
and for tech,
Yeah.
I'm myself doing a business in educational technology,
Okay.
edutainment. We are making a new kind of product.
Okay,
Yeah.
which product?
A table console kind of game that
Okay,
is
yeah,
for more educational, playful learning.
Okay.
Yeah. And for coaching, also for coaching professionals. So it's my number 3 or 4th product.
A table you can have at home.
It's a table console, so it's like a little device, and you have multiple ones. You have a set,
Yes.
and you play alone on the table. You
Yes.
connect them,
Ah,
and you
okay.
can play together with somebody or against.
Okay.
And there is AI also inside.
Okay.
And it's and we're gonna do a series of this. Yeah. A series of sets, a series of games, and you
Okay.
can combine them to do multiple things.
That's fine. And the games are in
With a-
Chinese, in English, and in French.
In English first, and in French and Chinese. Yeah, we will add the French and Chinese. So English, so that
Okay. Is games
Right.
for kids, for adults, for
from
everyone?
kids to adults, so no
Okay.
limit.
Yeah. Show me the information.
Yeah, so
I'll
that's
have a
why
look.
I've been in this IoT and all that industry. Come to me to ask advice, or I will redirect you to experts on each aspect. Yeah, no problem.
Ok, perfect.
Pleasure.
Bah, merci beaucoup Ludovic.
Avec
Ok.
grand plaisir.
Et à bientôt.
À bientôt.
Ciao, ciao.
Voyage bien.
Merci.